What up, ladies and gentlemen? Once again, you are tuning in to a view from the game, and I'm your host, Ken Ivy, aka Pimpin' Ken. Hey, we want y'all to make sure that y'all subscribe, hit that like button, get our numbers up. I also want to invite everyone to the Monday night meetings at the Hop Fraternity at 5456 Fairville Road in Georgia. You know, so if you're in town, come check us out at our headquarters. You can perform for free, you get in for free. Every Monday we do this, and you park for free. Also, I would like for y'all to go and check out the previous episodes. We're on many episodes, so whatever episode you're watching now, you can go back to episode 1 and watch all the episodes. And also, I would like to invite everyone to the Ugly Money Summit / HHF Ugly Money Awards. That's right. If you want to get nominated, just go to thehiphopfraternity.com, go to voting, and vote the person that you want to nominate or nominate yourself. If you want a VIP table, get in contact with me. Y'all know how to get in contact with me. You get a VIP table. Or if you want to perform, get in contact with me. And we're going to leave the Eventbrite information at the bottom of the screen. So today I got a special guest. Y'all might have seen her and I on the Ugly Money Show, a Trigger Alert. That's where I met the sister at. She was very educated, very explosive. And I said, I got to have you on there. Some of y'all might know her as Boss Bae, the real Boss Bae. Or some of y'all might know her as simply Spontaneous. Spontaneous, how you doing?
I'm doing good, Pimpin' Ken. How you doing?
I'm doing well as well. A lot of people, you know, they always watch my show and they see the players come on here, the pimps and the hustlers, you know, and very seldom do we get the female perspective, right?
Right.
So, first of all, before I get into my conversation and my questions, I would like you to just give the people a synopsis, a brief on where you came from and, you know, how did you get in the game and so on and so forth.
Okay, so I was born and raised in a little town called Orangeburg, South Carolina. I got in the game around the tender age of 20. As soon as I got in the game, I was invited to be in a new magazine at that time, which was called Black Tales Magazine. So when I got into that magazine, it opened up doors for me. So now promoters and everything were booking me and hiring me to perform and dance for artists and things of that nature. And then after that, about 2004, I started dabbling into, you know, the pimp game. But, you know, I'm a female, so we're going to call me a madam. But I became a madam in 2004 to 2006 before I went to jail.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? I had a really explosive time.
Okay. So, was you an A student?
Am I an A student?
Were you an A student when you was a kid? Did you do well in school?
Oh yeah, I was president of the student council. I had got a scholarship to South Carolina State College when I was only 15 years old to play on the band.
So you was a prodigy?
Oh yeah, I was 14 playing on the orchestra at the college band. College band. It was always very smart, you know.
So did you have a 2-parent household? Did your father, mother, you live with your mother and father? You just live with your mother or just with your father?
I lived with my father and my stepmother, and that was a whole nother story because I suffered intense, brutal child abuse from my stepmother. But yeah.
You say child abuse, you talking about beatings?
Oh yeah, severe beatings, what you would call it, mental abuse, a lot of mental abuse. You know, she frequently, I wake up every day, she's frequently calling me a bitch, a hoe, slut, something like that. I was probably 8, 9 years old. I remember being in the 6th grade and having to go to the school and ask somebody what was a hoe, because at the same time, my family was religious, so I wasn't able to watch like certain shows, and it was bad. I already knew it was real bad, and it was like, that's them girls that, you know what I'm saying, they do nasty things. That's how it was brought to me. So I'm like, oh, okay.
So what was your father doing when she was calling you all these
My father was
horrible names?
My father was a truck driver.
Oh,
He
so
was always on the
was
road.
gone.
Yeah, he was.
So she felt like she was, in so many ways, taking your mama's job and it was her responsibility, so to speak. And she took it out on you.
Right. So for whatever reason, I don't know, her childhood was also fucked up.
Yeah, hurt people.
Yeah, she was a child prostitute. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, 12, 13 years old on the block in Connecticut. So she just, you know what I'm saying? But I'm a child, so I don't understand the hurt and shit
Yeah,
she been
so she
through.
probably,
Yeah.
you know, like people in the game, that's what they say, bitch, hoe. And, you know, she probably was just speaking out of the lingo that she
Right.
was privy to or she understood coming up in the game. You know, and she probably felt because she was a child prostitute or a child hoe, she felt that it was fitting to call you a hoe. I mean, I'm not trying to justify what she did.
Right.
I'm just saying that, you know, these are the most likely things that can happen. You know, a lot of times, you know, when you're a child, the things that you learn as a child from like age 1 to 5 pretty much shape, you know, your characteristics as an individual and as a person in life, you know. But so your father was driving trucks, so when he came home, did you tell Pops what was going on?
Hell no, because you know what I'm saying, she would reward me. So if she beat me, she'll be like, I'm gonna take you to get your favorite, you know, walnut chocolate sundae with nuts, and we'll go to this famous little restaurant called the Dario in Orangeburg, and you know, it's always don't tell your dad. So it went on for years until I was like 16 or 17.
16 or 17. Wow, that's crazy. That's a lot of years.
Yeah, it went
And
on.
when did you meet her? How old was you when you meet her? When you was
I
9?
was 7 years old.
7 years old?
Yeah.
So what was your mom at?
So my mom was a totally different story. I never was raised by her because, you know what I'm saying, we got molested by her boyfriend while my daddy was driving truck or whatever. So we was already taken from her. And then my father got us back because my grandparents went to court, you know, basically saying they would help him raise 2 little molested girls because I got a sister too.
Yeah, I tell people all the time, you know, the lady that used to babysit me, because my father being in the streets, my mama worked a job, you know, she had molested me at 3 years old. And I think that a lot of times people don't understand when you go through these traumatic situations, create post-traumatic stress disorder. So I used to bump my head all the time. But I honestly can say that the reason why I got in the pimp game was because of my disdain for women. You know what I'm saying? I was totally, you know, man, fuck these bitches. You know what I'm saying? And I didn't know I was saying it, but it was a subliminal thing. You know, I was subconsciously, you know, like, man, you know what I'm saying? I got to get this person back. Right. And I would take it out on other people. So I said all that to say, do you think that may explain why you got in the game and why you played the game at such a high level that you played it on?
Yeah, because of the level of maturity and the mindset that I got now, I know that it was like subconsciously, it played a lot into my life. It played a lot into what I did in my life.
So being molested, being raised by a former child prostitute,
right?
Your father being gone all the time made you a candidate for the game, and that's how you got into the porn and doing the magazine and working in the strip clubs. So when you did that magazine, that elevated you to the next level, right? That made people know who you is. So when you went to apply for jobs, I'm pretty sure you had that as a leverage, right?
Yeah, that was.
So can you explain how that all worked? You know, go back from the first club you worked in, the first time you used that leverage.
Okay, so it was back in the 90s, really before, you know, the whole internet sensation. It was back when if you wanted to see naked women and some pussy, you're gonna go to and get you a nasty magazine. So Black Tails was the go-to magazine for like
Prison.
But like, you know,
Prison
people,
for sure.
yeah. Oh my God. So many people reached out to me and told me, yo, you got me through a big, girl. You just don't know. And then this guy, check this out, Ken. This guy was pimping me in the jailhouse. Like I never got pimped in my life, right? Because I'm a pimp myself. But
I beg to differ. Now, I'm gonna tell you. I'm gonna hold you thought. See, in my world, ain't no female pimps. You know what I'm saying? I mean, women. You know, I look at it like this: if you're a host, right? If I'm a host, you're a hostess.
Right.
If I'm an actor, you're an actress. Now I can go with the pimptress, but a pimp, I think that have the male, feminine. I mean, it don't have feminine characteristics. I think it's more of a gentleman of leisure. So I don't look at you as a gentleman, but I can say that you may have been an influencer, you may have been a persuader, but I don't think you could never hold the title of pimping. As a pimp, I'm telling you that I'm not going for that shit.
You do what you do, Pinterest, Pinterest, madam, Sometimes I had to, rough them up a little bit.
Even the models was the bottom bitches. You know what I'm saying? Hey, bitch, tell them other hoes you understand me with the pimping at. Go get one of them hoes and tell them hoes, hey, look, it's great over here.
I did have a bottom bitch. Her name was Baby Fat. Peace out, rest in peace. I'm always love her, but she was definitely a down ass bottom bitch.
Okay, back to the magazine. I just had my pimp partners would have been mad if I let you get away with that.
Okay. So back to the magazine. So the magazine came into the strip club I was working at this time. It was ran by a female, Miss T or L. It had been a minute ago. Anyway, it came in there. I went in. I walked by the photographer. He was like, "Hey, you want to be in this new magazine?" And I was like, sure. So signed some paperwork, took little pictures. It went. They couldn't.
So did you show your pussy?
Yeah, they couldn't even
show
keep it on
titties?
the shelf. Yeah, they couldn't even keep it on the shelf because I had just greased and oiled myself up real good, and I shaved down there. So when the magazine came out, it was a page with nothing but me bending over.
You know how many men probably jacked off on your face?
Oh my God. I'm just talking about that one picture. I'm sure with me bent over looking back too, because they got it, the camera guy, he got it so good. Like you could see me like bent over backwards and you could see my face and then you could see my coochie at the same time. And then it had looked wet and glazed up like a donut. So it went.
So you had the glazed pussy.
Yeah.
Hey,
yeah, most definitely.
You might need to get these niggas your cash app or something.
All
the game you giving up.
Most definitely.
What's your cash app?
My cash app is Love to Rub, and the reason why it's Love to Rub, and that's LUV, the number 2 RUB, Love to Rub, and the reason why it's called Love to Rub is because I do massages. I love to rub.
So you still in the game?
I mean, I'm just making people feel good on a whole different level. You know what I'm saying?
So do you do full body massage? You can get completely naked with you, or you just do body massages?
Like, I'm a healer, so I do whatever is necessary,
so
to heal my client.
If I brought you a client and he wanted to get a full body massage, he could take all his clothes off. Mm-hmm. And and I'm going to put him on the table. So do you rub his penis and everything?
Oh, my gosh.
I'm just, I mean, they gave you cash up. I'm trying to help you get some sales around this motherfucker. You know what I mean? Get your money, man. You know what I mean? Shit, you better spill the beans around this motherfucker for real, though.
I mean, some things, the truth be told, truth be motherfucking told, King. I mean, is that not a part of the body?
Massage.
I mean, if we're just gonna be real here. Like
so your motherfucking number should go off the chain because I'm pretty sure a lot of people gonna want to get that body massage. So you give them your cash app, so all they gotta do is cash app you, and then it's only popping.
Love to rub all day long.
So we in the magazine. You do the magazine. Mm-hmm. You getting in clubs. Right. You know what I'm saying? I mean, niggas, jacking off, in the penitentiary and telling you, hey, I sold your magazines in jail. What the what, right? You know what I'm saying? That makes you want to level up and like, oh, I'm a bad bitch. You know what I'm saying? I can take this to the next level.
So again, coming with that, now you have to think about my childhood. My childhood didn't raise me to be like this queen. You're smart. Although I was smart, I was broken. So you're dealing with someone who don't even know their value, don't even know what they got to offer. It's like being beautiful, but inside they feel like the ugly duckling. So I have everybody over here flocking at me and stuff like that, but I don't even know how to really grasp and hold on to it. It's just like,
yeah, I did a show, a documentary called Pimps Up, Hoes Down.
Okay.
And in the documentary, they was asking me a question. I said, most of my hoes back in the day, they were traumatized. They had been raped, you know what I'm saying, by a father, uncle, a brother, you know what I'm saying? And a lot of times, they would tell me, Ken, I don't feel like, I can never be in a monogamous relationship because my virginity was taken at such a young age. Exactly. That I feel that any man that come in my vicinity, they're going to have to pay. And they started realizing that they coochie, even though they were young and they were molested and they were raped, they feel that their coochie was the power of the coochie. So, you know what I'm saying? I'm not asking that in that context, but did you ever feel that, and throughout your trauma and your agony and your distress, that you ever feel like, I'm going to use my body to my advantage?
Yeah, I did. I felt like, you know what I'm saying? I was in the game, and, most strippers don't like to be real about it, but in that game, after you're in that game for a while, see, if most dancers are smart, especially the pretty ones with the bodies, or the ones getting the bodies done up right now, if they're smart and they're making all of these bands, what they're going to do is they're going to take that money and find you a mentor or a financial advisor. Had I had a financial advisor, because I done been rich. I done been hood rich. The streets made me rich. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, it's not about it's not about making money. You know what I'm saying? I made hella money. It's about how you use that money to either make more money or just maintain it.
So your first day at the strip club, how much money did you make?
My first time at the strip club, I made $104.
$104. How much was your tip out?
My tip out was $5.
$5. All right, that was cool. Did you have the audition? Did they have amateur night? You had the audition?
They had amateur night. So I come from an era where dancing had to come with some certain perks. So you couldn't just be like a cute face and go on stage like these girls got it so made. But you couldn't be just a cute face and a body. You had to have some kind of special talent. So a lot of these girls that I worked with in the clubs, they could do stuff like, this one girl smoke a cigar with her pussy. Like, her pussy, she just kept smoking cigars. And another girl, she had the 8-ball off the pool table, and she used to, like, do an 8-ball show with her coochie. Tuck it in, pull it out. I done seen so much stuff.
Did you ever see the one where they put the fire to their pussy?
Well, so we didn't have the fire to the pussy thing. The thing was putting a dollar bill. Like this one girl, she could wrap her legs behind her back, and she would place $1 on her pussy, and she would make her pussy ear make the dollar bill hover. Now, that one I've never seen again.
Have you ever seen the one with the bottle in between the ass? The Heineken, how they be walking around with the bottle stuck in the ass?
Oh yeah, I used to do it. I used to do that myself.
You know how to do the ass clap?
Oh yeah,
ass clap.
Yeah,
do that.
The ass clap, clap. I swear, like.
So, how long did it take you? Because you only made $104 your first night. How long did it take you before you start leveling up and start getting real bank? Because we're gonna get into. I know you made millions. They don't even know who you is. They're gonna find out about the end of this conversation. But just I don't want to give it all to them at once. Okay, so when did you realize that you had to bust this game and bust that game in the strip game?
When I realized. Like I said, after the magazine, it was just like now the promoters who bring in like artists Now they are paying attention to me. You know what I'm saying? So now I'm.
No, that's too quick. I'm talking about you had after the one at the $104. What was the next, and what did you learn about the strip game?
Okay, so after I made $104, this girl, she grasped onto me. She was like, "It's the club, baby, where you could do this every night." You know what I'm saying? Because this was just the Friday night thing. And she was like, "You could do this every day." I was like, "Wow, I can make money every day?" She was like, "Yeah, you can come to the strip club in Columbia and you can make money every day." So I went there and tip out was $5. I went with her and she was the most popular girl there. I didn't have to audition or none of that. And you know, she just showed me the ropes. Like the strip club now, you go in there, it's nobody gonna train you, boo. It's nobody like really gonna help you. It's like they like savages, they fight and stuff now. But when I used to back in my day, we used to like a girl come in, we gonna love on her, you know, tell her like, baby, like for me, for instance, when I first started stripping, I'm from the country, so you know we ain't shave or nothing like that, and I was like had a whole bush down there, and so she was like, baby girl, you can't have, you know, your G-string on with a bush down there. That don't go like that.
Don't go.
She taught me. You know what I'm saying? She took me by the hand.
So you had a mentor that gave you the game, and that's when you started leveling up, huh?
Yeah.
Okay, so for full disclosure, you know, I done mashed on a few bitches in Colombia, so I know about Colombia, right? But you know, my bitches was some fast Milwaukee go bitches, right? So we would go in there, and my bitches, you know, they see the bitches, you know, that was the strippers and the dancers, and what we would do is I have my bitch to get a DJ $50 to make them hoes go up there and dance, and if they had a live trick, we'd steal the trick from the bitches, and we were stealing the tricks and taking the tricks. Well, I wasn't. They were stealing the tricks and taking the tricks into the VIP room, and we was breaking them with the gratuity game. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, it was just different shit like we did like that, you know, the county, you know, because they didn't want to dance. Everybody, you know, we went to Columbia, everybody wanted to get rained on. They was waiting for the ballers to come in, but they was looking for that old, white, lonely man. You know what I'm saying? And that's who we would break it. And, you know, we was walking up out of there with 4,000-5,000, you know, on the weekend. So, you know what I mean? I was just saying, did you have anybody level you up and give you some game? You know? And then another thing, because I was in Columbia a lot back in the day. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I had a few bitches worked in a few of the clubs. I can name the clubs, but I don't want to give them no free air shout out. But did you ever have any pimps? Because, you know, I was in there. I don't know. I might have seen you. I was sweating every bitch in the club. Cause I was trying to take them back to the Midwest.
Right.
So did y'all have pimps in there that sweat y'all that come from New York or from out of town?
Yeah, we had one pimp that I knew of. We was close. You know what I'm saying? He tried to put his girls on me or whatever. But then we just became cool. He just respected my hustle because I always was a hustler. You know what I'm saying? But we became cool. And then, like, I became cool with Akinelli back in the day, and he was like, you know what I'm saying?
Shout out to Akinelli, King of Diamonds.
Yeah, he said, you know what I'm saying, I got potential. He was like, girl, you go to New York, you'll be rich. You know what I'm saying? But I was scared of that. Like, I ain't have those kind of visions and shit like that. I ain't see all of that.
So did, you know, like, I know that, you know, we used to come down to Columbia, you know, my bitches used to get into it with other bitches. Did you get into a lot of fights when you worked in the strip club back in the day?
Nah, because I was a lover. I wasn't, you know what I'm saying? I was a lover. I was a smooth one. They ain't know me for that, you know what I'm saying? Because me, I like to, you know what I'm saying? I appreciate a woman's body. I'm not, you know, fully gay, and I'm not bi, but I have been with, you know what I'm saying, a woman, but I'm not, like, I wouldn't consider myself really bi or whatever. I just admire women. I admire a woman's touch. You know, I like how women feel, but, like, yeah.
So, did you tell me one time somebody hit you with a shoe or something?
Oh, yeah. So, we was at the club, and, you know, I'm in the back room. We're in the dressing room. This girl, you know what I'm saying, she appeared to be cool. But, you know, she came in the back room, and she had a used condom hanging out her dance boot, and I was like, baby girl, you might want to, you know what I'm saying, you might want to clean that up or whatever, like, you know what I'm saying, and she was like, bitch, mind your business, da, 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 da. So when security came in, that's when she kind of like, you know, stood up and want to act like she want to fight and shit like that. And she reached over and clucked me in the head with the shoe. But, you know what I'm saying, I had to...
Just shit to go on, because, you know, I remember,
Yeah.
you know, I didn't came to pick my bitches up. Wigs and shit was everywhere,
Oh, man,
you know what I'm
yeah.
saying? They barefooted, makeup all spread around their face, looking like the Joker and shit. I'm like, what you bitches been doing? You know what I'm saying? They said, we been banging these bitches. We had to whoop these Colombian bitches. We had to whoop these Memphis hoes, you know. And I was like, oh, man. Then it fucks up the whole process. Now you can't get no money, and you got to go find
Everybody
another spot.
club closed.
Everybody club
cutting everybody
closed.
check short. But
Yeah.
nah, I ain't really had to act up too much in my career. You know?
Okay, so you had a smooth career. So, okay, now that you done got the one for this bitch lace you up, your mentor and shit, you say Chocolate, right?
Yeah.
Chocolate gave you a little game and everything.
Right.
So when was the first time that you got that bag of dollars, or you got that tip out, or you got that trick to tip you real big? What was the most, your first big bankroll that you got from dancing?
Oh man, it was this smooth cat. He used to come in the strip club, Fantasy Island, and he used to tell me, you know what I'm saying, he became infatuated with me and love even, because he did this for years. So he fed me for years. Shout out to him, I don't remember his name. But it was a smooth cat. He walked up to me the first time. He said, I got more money than you got body. I was like, prove it then. You know what I'm saying? Prove it. So he just would shower me and cover me with the money, and I, you know, pushing it off me, and then he'd cover me back
Them
up
bitches
again.
was jealous. I know them bitches
Ooh.
looking at you like, what the fuck? How this
Ooh,
bitch
but them
catch
girls,
this one?
they-
She got a live one.
Yeah. So made a lot of money. Like,
So, like, one of the things that when I used to take my bitches to the strip club, it was always about 4 or 5 bitches from Colombia that worked together.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And they would team up against the new bitches. Was you a part of that clique? Did you have a clique? Just you and some what I call house girls or some bad bitches that y'all just?
oh, most definitely.
Oh,
Me,
yeah.
I definitely.
Why do bitches do that? Why y'all be ganging up on new bitches and shit?
I mean, I really didn't too much gang up on no new bitch.
I ain't say gang up like jumping, but
longest
stop the money.
longest she came in and knew her position, she had to know her position. Now you can't come in here and just thinking you about the Bogart shit. Like,
Okay, on the flip side, have you ever seen a bitch come in and she was so fine the mama should have had triplets? She's just a gorgeous bitch. You say, I need that bitch on my team. I know this bitch gonna help me get that trick. You know, bank. Have you ever seen a bitch and just said, hey bitch, come on, you know what I'm saying? I'm finna take you up under my arms.
nah, cause that Madam
ain't how it
part
go.
came a while later.
That ain't how it go.
Yeah, the Madam part came a while later
So,
for me. So,
you know Caprice Styles, right?
oh yeah, that's my
You
baby.
know, she's a porn star, right?
Yeah, but you know, I found it out once I saw her again, because I was wondering where she went.
Well, you know, I brought her to the game.
Oh, okay. So you stole my baby from me. Oh, okay.
Nah, she went your baby. I got it at Nikki's. This was, you know, Nikki's ain't
She
been
was
open.
my baby before she was your baby, because we was in South Carolina together.
Nah, this was in Nikki's. This was in Atlanta
Okay,
before. I brought her to South Carolina. You might have not have known it, but I was there somewhere, you know. And yeah, so you know, that's why I used to be in, you know, her and her wife-in-laws, you know, this is 20-some years ago. They all be in we all be in Colombia. They loved it down there. She used to get buku money. She was a bad bitch. And the reason why I said Capri, because, you know, we would go to different spots and you know, bitches be like just gravitating towards her. She was so, you know, she was beautiful. You know, she was a beautiful bitch.
And bubbly.
Yeah, and bubbly and funny and open. So she would get a lot of bitches to get on her team, you know what I'm saying, me and, you know, blah, 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 you know what I'm saying. And she would hustle with other bitches, you know, and a lot of times, you know, we would flip them hoes like IHOP, you know.
Damn, y'all.
I got a lot of bitches.
Only told
Yeah, we
me
got a lot
what
of
was
bitches.
going on, I would have been right there with y'all.
Well, you know,
That was my dog.
the way I mashed, you know what I'm saying, because, you know, we didn't been on the track. We've been with, of course, you know, she was a porn star. She was one of the number one porn stars in the country. You know, the way we did it, you know, back then was, you know, I would be laid back. You know, especially when we went to little small towns like Columbia. A lot of times I didn't expose my hand, you know what I mean, unless we was in Chicago, or unless we was in Cali, or we was in New York, or Dallas, or Houston. Then, you know, I'm out front. You know, I bring the Benzes, the, you know, whatever we was driving, you know what I'm saying, the big Jews out, you know. And they used to beg me like, Daddy, please, please, Daddy, you know,
Oh my
let these bitches
gosh.
see. And, you know, I'd be like, nah, I'm going to lay low. But, yeah, you know, you know, she was down, and, you know, that's how I really, you know, got introduced to Columbia. You know, me
yeah,
and her
'cause
used to
that
go
was
there all
my
the time.
that was my dog. Yeah, yeah. I done did party with Buffy the Body. You know, her name used to be Tasty when she danced. So
Yeah, I know Buffy.
I remember her before she like blew up.
Yeah, yeah, you know, I had a couple porn stars. I want to say all their names. You know, you know, I flipped them and turned them out and sent them out there. You know, and they just took off like a rocket. You know, but especially this one white girl, she's really famous. You know, she ended up being really big. You know, and you know we was getting $3,000-$4,000 a set. You know, she go in there, they give her $3,000. You know, for a little video. You know, and
Damn.
I was able to negotiate some residuals for her. So yeah, you know, so what was the biggest bank? How much? Okay, dude, you know, he said I got more bank than you got body. How much bank did he give you that day? When you
That
went
day,
in the back
I think he gave me about 2,000, and that was a
2,000.
lot of money for
Back
like
then.
early 2000, 2000.
Okay, so that was your first big campaign.
Yeah, like that's
So now we're gonna get into spontaneous. You know what I'm saying? Now you know you've been in the game for a while, and a lot of people don't know, but I mean you ain't got to say no names if you don't want to. But I know you didn't dance for damn near every celebrity in the game.
Yeah, so at that point in time, I danced for. I got hired, like my homeboy. He hired me to dance for. He hired me to dance for Trick Daddy. Trick Daddy was 2004. Trick Daddy was, you know what I'm saying. Trick Daddy was popping it. You know what I'm saying? So he had paid me to dance for Trick Daddy. Matter of fact, I danced that night with Cleo.
Okay.
So, you know, Trick wanted me and Cleo to do some things. We just, you know, we turned it up. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah. Is any other celebrities you danced for?
Oh yeah, I danced on stage with Lil Boosie like 2 times. The first time I danced on stage with Lil Boosie was in Charleston. At this club called El Coyote. It was dope. It was dope. That also
was a big
took my credibility. That took me to the next level because Boosie was so hot right then, and then for me to be,
you know,
like,
Boosie, you know, he signed to me. You know, I got a book. I did his book, Cross the Tracks. I just want to let you know that that's my main man, and we're doing this movie. They're making an autobiography of celebrity. So you go ahead.
Oh, that's what's up. That's what's up. Okay.
I just had to let you know that that's my man. You know,
Okay.
me and my man Steve-O. You know, we do the liquor deals with Boosie, potato chip deals, all kind of shit. Boosie, the family.
Tell Boosie he need to holler at me. I got a massage waiting for him. I know he a busy man.
He probably gonna need one. He got a lot of shit going on right now. He probably need to relax.
Yeah, I relax him now. Love to rub. Love to rub.
I don't know if he gonna take all his clothes off. Boosie gonna be like, pay me, shit. Boosie a pimp now. He got a little pimp in him too. That's my little homie, you know.
No, I'm be like, Boosie, you remember when we was in Charleston? I reached back there, like, yeah, we was standing in line, so I walked in with him. So when they saw us, like, when they saw me like walk in and go on stage and he was performing, that took my like dance career to the next level. I had actually rappers, local rappers and stuff. Mm-hmm. They was telling me like, yo, you know everybody, I need you to manage me. Mm. And I was like, I don't do no music, like, you know what I'm saying? I couldn't see those visions, like, you know what I'm saying? I couldn't see like what they was talking about. For real. It's like, okay, I know people, but I can't manage no music, you know what I'm saying?
So you said earlier that you deal with men and women. Do you think that may have something to do with your disdain, you know, for being, abuse and, not really, having a positive projection or perspective of men initially, You think that made you explore and like, let me try this, because I'm hurt and I've been through so much and, this, I can never feel whole with someone. Let me try a woman. You think that may have had some reflection or some type of connection?
Honestly, I'm going to say for that portion, no.
No.
It was just the freak in me.
The freak in
I was young, I saw.
So who you like better, men or women? Who turned you on?
Oh, men.
Men,
Men, most definitely.
Okay.
Men turn me on. You know what I'm saying? Women, they pretty to look at. Shit
So
like
you ever
that.
had a threesome, like you, a
Oh,
man,
yeah.
another woman?
Oh, yeah, I had.
So did the man invite her or you invited?
So check this, right? This is a true story. So I was married. I got married in high school. I was married at 17.
Mm-hmm.
So long story short, he's my ex-husband, and he's like, he down in his bed. He wanted to fuck, and I wasn't gonna fuck him. So I remember one of my little homegirls batting her eyes at him. So you know what I'm saying? I got them two together, and I was like, look, I'll pay for the room. You can fuck her, but I got to watch. You know what I'm saying? So he was like, are you serious? I was like, yeah. So I got the hotel room, and I told him, let's have some fun. But that's what I would consider like my first threesome, although I didn't pretty much participate. I was on the bed.
So have a woman ever came to you and said, hey, me and my man want to fuck you?
Yeah.
Okay, so it's been both ways. You participated and people wanted you to participate.
Mm-hmm.
So
I have been people's anniversary gifts.
So after being with a woman, right, did you have any remorse? That you like, man, is this biblical? You know what I'm saying? Is this the right thing to do?
Yeah, it was just like, I felt like I crossed over, you know what I'm saying, to, no man's land.
But like Capri, for example, since we both know her, I know that I would come in the club and her and her wife-in-laws be dancing, and I ain't never seen them freak, but they be acting like they sucking each other pussy, and
right.
And so
right.
Me being the pimp, I'm like, what these hoes doing? You know what I'm saying? You hoes freaking bitch, y'all ain't telling me y'all around this motherfucker doing this sucker shit.
Right.
But they would do that and they would say, nah, daddy, we do this shit to get more money. These tricks love this shit.
Oh,
so
hell yeah.
So I said that to say, how many times have you actually played the role of a lesbian or a gay woman on stage with another woman when there really was nothing there?
Oh my God, man, my boo, red hot. That was, we went to high school together, and me and Red Hot, we used to we was like salt and pepper, and we would like kill that shit. I feel like.
Did she ever lick your pussy? Did she ever really lick your pussy on stage?
We put our mouths over each other, but it was all
theater.
We put our head and our mouths over, but
it was just theater. It was acting.
Yeah, it was plenty. It was always acting.
It got y'all a lot of money too, didn't it?
What? And then she was red, and I was, caramel,
chocolate, yeah.
Yeah, we made a lot of money together, and we grew up together.
Okay, so what's some other celebrities you encountered in your career?
I danced for Pastor Troy, one of my homeboys who had his own strip club. He had me go on stage with Pastor Troy. He also had me go on stage with Rashida from Love and Hip Hop. She had that song out called Peaches or something like that.
So you was like a little celebrity dancer.
Right, definitely. And I don't know, it just must be it's always been in me, not on me. Like, I don't know, people always could somehow tell. I'll tell you about this time when I came to Savannah and I was at a concert. And at the concert, it was Yo Gotti. And Yo Gotti was performing. And after the concert, I had went there. I was, feeling good at a pop-up pill. I was just feeling good. So I'm like, shit, I'm going to this concert. Went in the concert over. come outside. I'm waiting on the cab, right? Across the street is Yo Gotti's limo driver. He's like, yo, you want to go see Yo Gotti? I was like, hell yeah. So I get in the limousine. So Yo Gotti's like upstairs in a studio, some studio in Savannah, immediately after his show. So I go up there or whatever, and I just sit down at the table and let him and the guy talk about whatever they was talking about. And then I was fucked up. He asked me something about, seemed like some weed or something. I must be didn't give Gotti the right answer. And he was like, yo, we ain't trying to fuck a nut. And that shit made me so fucking mad, kid. I was like, I'm not trying to fuck your big blockheaded ass either. And I walked out. But
hey man, shout out to Yo Gotti, R.I.P. Big Drip.
Like, for real, man, that was the stupidest shit I could have ever did. Like, how do you get in front of a
that's why you need
multi-millionaire and do dumb shit like that?
That's why you need guidance, because you know y'all be misguided, y'all be misguided and undecided. That's why the pimp is there. Because if you would have been under some pimping, you know what I'm saying, he'd gave you some instruction. I'd be like, look here, hey, you know what I'm saying, this how you run it up. You know what I'm saying?
So he would have signed me like Glorilla.
Yeah. He would have signed you, and he would have gave you a big old bankroll, and you know, we would have got us a nice little change. Too late. You blew that shit, man. So, okay, you said X-Pill. That's my next question, right?
Yeah.
You know, I would bring young ladies, you know, to the club and to the track back in the day, and they'd be totally squared. But, you know, after, you know, a while, you know, I started seeing patterns, you know. I started seeing some of them blowing and some of them popping pills and stuff like that. I know being in the strip club environment, how many women did you see that came in there totally beautiful, totally innocent, and end up on drugs?
Oh, that figure is astronomical.
Come with the game.
Oh, my God. Because you got to think about it. Stripping comes a lot of street shit. So a stripper and a dope boy are a match made in, you know, the holy grail, like of getting money.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So
it go together. Like sock and the shoe.
Like you had girls that were just a facade that they were strippers. They wasn't stripping. They just had on a cute little outfit, but they was in there hustling. And them bags was cold, whatever you want in them little bags, and we gonna switch off this money. I'm gonna act like I'm popping it. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, went down.
So okay, you say dope dealing and stripping go together, you know, because it's that holy grail. So okay, now this is a tricky question, but I want you to be totally honest.
Okay.
I know when y'all giving table dance, right?
Yep.
You sitting on a man's penis, right?
Mm-hmm.
Of course, his penis getting hard, right?
Right.
Have it ever been a situation when you sitting on a man's penis as a stripper where you actually got off too? Just be honest.
Yeah.
Like, damn, dude got wood. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Hey, I want to fuck this nigga.
Or it could
because that leads to my next question. Have you ever, you know, felt that way? Like, you know, oh, this nigga fine. You know, this nigga, you know, he packing. You know what I'm saying? This nigga got money. I think I want to fuck with this nigga. Had that ever happened?
Oh man, yeah.
That's the sucker shit I'm talking about. That's why y'all need a motherfucking pimp, man.
Yeah,
that's why y'all need a motherfucking pimp. Cause I tell you, hey, bitch, you get your kicks when you get your tricks, bitch. You know what I mean?
Falling in love with the tricks and shit.
So it's possible that the bitch could be dancing for a trick, and the bitch can say, "Damn," you know what I'm saying? I want to fuck this nigga.
He go from being like her favorite customer to
goddamn baby daddy. No, don't say that yet. So if you know what I'm saying, you like, oh, I like what I feel, right? Mm-hmm. I ain't saying you, but have you ever knew a bitch was like, girl, I'm finna take him back in the VIP room and fuck this nigga? Have you ever seen that? Where bitches, you know, they be like, you know, straight on some player shit, straight trying to break the trick. You know what I'm saying? You know, the trick playing with a whisper in her ear, telling her good shit. Next thing you know, this bitch done got tricked by a trick.
Man, let me tell you, I'm the one who started off selling the goddamn condoms. Like, my mind is always thinking about some get money shit, and it's gonna go on any motherfucking way. So I just used to get the big box of condoms and sell them to them for $2.
So it's true that the bitches end up getting tricked by the tricks in the strip club.
Oh yeah. Oh
even the
yeah.
veterans, even veteran bitches fall for that shit, right?
Oh yeah.
So
yeah.
now that goes back to the baby daddy shit, right? You know, now I didn't met bitches, right? You know what I'm saying? Me, not necessarily my bitches. My bitches had instruction. The bigger the instruction, the bigger the productions. Right. But I met bitches meet tricks in the club. And I know this nigga's a trick because my nigga been tricking with my bitch. And next thing, you know, I look around, she talking about this my baby daddy. What kind of green shit is that?
Yeah, it happened a lot, especially back in the South. It's so many, you know, dope dealing and stripper babies to it's ridiculous back home.
But see, that's the difference between a stripper and I wouldn't say a hoe, but a pro. You know what I'm saying? See, I ain't have hoes, I had pros. Okay. My bitches didn't sell pussy, they sold pussyiality. You dig what I'm saying? So they had a whole lot of game. Yeah, they had a whole bunch of game, you know. So, you know, I think that people be like, man, I don't need no pimp, or I don't fuck with no pimp and this and that and other. I think that in so many ways, a good one, right? Not an abusive pimp, but a nigga that's really laced with game. I think that's why, you know, certain women that's in that game, yeah, they need to know that the pimping and the hoeing is like fish and water. You know what I'm saying? Pimping and hoeing is the best thing going, you know. And, you know, a lot of times, you know, you got to remember, when you fuck with one of them squares, and you try to let this nigga turn you into a housewife, guess what? Deep in the back of his mind and deep in the back of your mind, you gonna be thinking this nigga a trick. And deep in the back of his mind, he gonna think you a hoe. That's why pimping the hoeing is the best thing going.
Yeah, you're right, because it happens. But with me being a madam, see, I did what the devil did. I did what the devil do. The biggest thing is to convince them that it don't even exist. I never said that I'm your madam. You know what I'm saying? First of all, I got the 3 girls that I started with. I didn't even start with 1 girl. I just off the gate started with 3 girls. My baby daddy bought me these girls straight from Job Corps. You know, he said, "Oh, these bitches is fucked up fish sandwiches and French fries." And you know, I'm getting money, so I'm not really like soaking it in that he's serious. You know what I'm saying? So when he bring me the girls, you know what I'm saying, I make them look good, get their hair done, nails done, shit like that. So took them to the strip club with me, you know what I'm saying? And
so how did that work out? Because, you know, me being in the game for almost 40 years, man, bitches is headaches.
Yeah.
I mean, I know you wasn't no pimps per se pimp, but you had bitches that got money. You got money with. Wasn't them hoes a headache that you, I mean, how did you balance that? Your guy taking them from Job Corps then, I mean, you know them bitches was trying to get that dude. You know they was trying to be the bottom bitch. You know they was trying to go behind your back. So how did that shit work out for you?
Well, they really, when it first started, they really was real obedient. That didn't come until I got so big with it to the dope dealers now. I see how much money I made. I even got kidnapped, Ken. That shit was real big shit with me. Like,
so tell me about the kidnap. What happened?
So I was stripping at one of the clubs in Charleston. It's called it the Echelon, and I was a feature that night. So I was getting hella money, like hella money. And so the guys, you know what I'm saying, they was like, well, we got an after party for one of our homies who just came home or whatever. We want you to dance for them. We're going to give you like $2,500. All right, so they had to spend a little bit of money in the club. So I'm thinking, you know, they dressed down. They ain't dressed like no thugs and nothing. I'm like, okay, cool. So the owner of the club was like, y'all got to pay me $100 each for her to even leave because she's a feature. So they paid the money, whatever. Boom. We driving. I'm high. This is the first time I ever smoked a whole blunt of mid by myself, by the way. Anyway, I don't no more. But anyway, I was driving. One of the brothers was in the car with me, so, you know, he was asking me to set up questions. I didn't even realize it, but he was asking me questions like, oh, you got family here? I'm just telling him everything. No, I ain't got no family here, da-da-da-da-da. I just come here to dance, blah, 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 blah. So the other car up front acted like it was something wrong with the car, and we all had to pull over. So when we got out the car, they went talking to each other or whatever like that. And one of them asked me to get out the car and walk to them and help them with something with their car. And I just had got a little weird feeling like something hit me. It was like, you need to get in the car. You need to go. So I get in the car and I was like, I'm sorry y'all having trouble and I'm trying to crank the car. And the nigga's like, bitch, it ain't going down like that. And he just grabbed me, like, yoked me up. Other dude went and got my dance bag, like, and I put that shit in drive. It was only God. I don't even know how he was able not to even yoke me out the car. But like, he couldn't get me out the car. Like, my arm was wrapped around the steering. He couldn't get me out the car. And I just mashed on the gas. And like, what? My whole body was trembling. I'll never forget it. My teeth were chattering. It was just like, oh my God. Because I know if they got me out, we was in the swamps of Ravenel. Like, it was over with. It was lights out.
Yeah, I remember, my girls, they used to get, motherfuckers to attempt to rape them. One motherfucker ran over one of my girls' foot, and they used to try to take the money back, and they said, Daddy, what we do? I said, bitch, put that razor blade up under that motherfucking wig, and you understand me, if that trick, try anything, cut that motherfucker right between his eyes so that blood can burn his motherfucking eyes. And I had a lot of bitches who had to, resort to that measure. And, it's dangerous out there, you know what I'm saying? I tell women all the time, that look, man, the game, it looked glorious, and then even for a pimp, I could get killed by your brother, I get killed by your uncle, I get killed by a fool, you know what I'm saying? You can have some rotten pussy, I can get AIDS, the game ain't what motherfuckers think it is.
It's exactly not.
So before we go and we transition, because here, my show is about a collective transition, it's also about transmission with switching gears, right? Before we switch gears, I'm gonna ask one more question. I know people probably saying, why is we asking all these questions? Because we want y'all to see a view from the game, and we want y'all to get our perspective, right? So, did you ever sell pussy while you was in the game?
I have.
You have?
Yeah.
So, do you think that that's at the point where you like, this nigga ain't finna give me no money, I got to resort to this measure, I got to just go ahead and get this nigga some pussy, and this how I'm gonna get the money from her? It's just like, I just want to sell some pussy.
It wasn't basically that raunchy with me. It would be more or less like, you know what I'm saying? Because back then, like, niggas now don't care if you call them a trick. They'll call their own selves a trick. We in a whole new era, you know what I'm saying? Back then, guys wouldn't want to be known that they're doing that. So it was just like,
hey, I heard something about you. Why your tricks would stay. Tell me about that water trick I heard about you. I read about it in the magazine. Tell us about the water trick.
Oh man, Kim, you bringing it out.
That's my job.
So the water trick was this thing I would do if I wanted to lock in on a suspect, on a prospect. Like, if I see him being extremely beneficial to me, and I want him to like be head over heels with me or whatever, I got a long tongue.
Yeah, lizard.
So anyway.
Yeah, I better cash out.
Love to rub. LUB, the double 2 RUB. Hey, baby. Hey, love to rub. Hey, love to rub.
G.
So, what was we talking about? Because I know we're going to edit this. What was we talking about?
The water.
What you heard about me. Oh, the water. So, yeah, sometimes I get high and I just, your imagination just starts, my imagination just goes away with me. It might be because I'm a Pisces, and Pisces are super creative, but like, I don't know, I did the strawberry and the whipped creams, and that just is like, okay, so everybody's doing that, and I always just wanted to be different. So I was like, I wonder what some warm water, and in my mind I already seen it working, so failure wasn't an option, but I already felt like it would work. So I went and got the warm water, and you know what I'm saying, I start, sucking it with the warm water, and then I start making like the little swirls like the beach, like, you know what I'm saying?
Driving motherfucker crazy. Like, what's the
sound? It was the sound effects. The sound effects from, the water, because it's like you're goggling or slurping on it. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And then yeah.
And this hooked most of your Vicks.
Yeah.
Okay, so enough of that, so now you're out the game, right?
Yeah.
And you opening restaurants. So can you tell us some of the business ventures that you embarked upon leaving the game?
Yeah, so how I left the game is I met my ex-husband and I was married twice. Let's confirm. I got married when I was 17. That didn't last until I was 19 years old. But my ex-husband of 4 years ago, me and him, we started basically like a trash business together, trash and debris. Mm-hmm. We went and picked up a double-sided refrigerator for free off of free listing, and it was like, well, shit, we can sell that. You know what I'm saying? So we went, we got it, he cleaned it up, and we sold it for like $250. We was like, shit, we just made $250 for some shit that was for free. Alright, so we owned some shit. So we turned it into a business. We tell people, we come pick up your junk, and you know what I'm saying, we would resell it.
That's what my daddy used to do.
Huh?
My daddy used to do that.
For real?
Yeah.
Yeah, we did that shit, and then one thing led to another. Got into the movement business. But before the movement business, I'm getting ahead of myself. We had a little restaurant off of Rivers Avenue in Charleston across from DSS. We had us a little restaurant. So I used to cook like oxtail Fridays.
That's my favorite, oxtails.
Oh, I'm a connoisseur, baby. I'm an oxtail connoisseur.
Jamaican style?
Oh man, you just gonna cut. They come from miles and miles around for my oxtails. My oxtails is really
so
like that.
That restaurant was booming.
It's really like that. I got my own little recipe. The way I do my thing is really like that.
Man.
So they used to line up for it too. They used to line up for it. So yeah, I had a restaurant. So now, bringing up the speed, you know what I'm saying? Because I'm single. Single as a dollar bill, because, you know what I'm saying, I'm just working on self and getting self together, my mental head space, and getting myself back together after divorce and father dying and COVID. I mean, let's be real, COVID gave the kids.
That shit almost killed me.
Yo, COVID gave the kids mental issues, like, you know what I'm saying, like the world just would never be the same.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So, after going through all the hardships and, stuff like that, and working on myself, I got myself in a mental mindset and say, you know what? Like, you got grandchildren coming now. Like, you got to do something else. You know what I'm saying? You do this and you go back to that, you do this, go back to that. It's like, nah, that shit. Let that shit go and just truly believe that you can do better. Put some belief, some real belief behind it this time. You know what I'm saying? And so now, you know what I'm saying, I invested in myself and I got me a massage spot.
You good at massages?
Oh, man. These men.
Camera woman, come here for a minute. Let me see you give her a massage.
You gonna give me a massage?
Let her sit down and you stand up.
Okay.
I'm gonna see what you work with. They're gonna
I'm
spend
gonna tell you if you're doing it.
It's gonna be from shoulder up, right?
Right.
Whatever you do.
No, I'm talking about my shoes. I ain't got my shoes all the way.
It's only gonna be like right here.
Oh, good. All right. So these are some of the spots where a lot of tension tends to lay. And also right here, I be doing this with oil, baby. I massage here. In the back of the neck.
Okay, so if you're doing the male, he's butt naked. Do you actually massage his penis?
So if that's what he wants, it's called it has an actual professional name.
Is it more
It's called
money?
a prostate massage.
Is it more money?
Yeah, it's a whole lot more money.
So when you're doing a prostate massage, do you ever do they ever get hard? Like, I mean, because I imagine you rubbing on somebody's penis, massage or whatever. It's gonna get hard, right?
Yeah.
And did they ever, you don't get no white stuff shooting out on you, do you?
No.
Do you stop before it get to that point? Can you tell when he like some crazy shit?
Yeah, but nature is gonna take its course. They gonna do it.
So how much do you charge for a massage, and then give them your cash out?
So my massages range anywhere from
a butt naked massage where a man can get his penis massaged. How much would that cost?
It starts at $300
Give me a cash
for
out.
a half an hour session.
Give me a cash out.
Love to rub.
Love to rub.
LUV. The
LUV.
number 2.
The number 2.
RUB. I would love to rub you down. Okay.
And so give them
I'm making America feel good.
Give them how they can get in contact with you. I mean, how would they contact you? Is it a website or is it a Instagram or what?
Yeah, you can reach me on my IG. My IG is love to rub, LUV, the number 2, RUB. So it's that way for everything. For my Twitter, it's that way for Facebook, IG. So that's how you can get in contact.
In conclusions, I understand that you have a coffee shop too that you are embarking upon.
Yes, so this upcoming Saturday, January the 20th, me and my partner, we are opening up a coffee shop.
Okay.
And in Columbia off of Elmwood and Main Street.
So this is in the white neighborhood and the black neighborhood?
It's downtown, so it's
it's
neutral.
Gonna do big.
That's
y'all
definitely
gonna make a bank.
Oh yeah,
y'all compete with Dunkin' Donuts.
Oh, we compete with.
Y'all selling donuts in there too?
Ain't no competition though. You know what I'm saying? We got coffee by Kiss Cafe. You know what I'm saying? Which is Jada Kiss brand. You know what I'm saying? We bring something premium. Upscale to Columbia. You also
do you do like appearances and stuff like that. People can book you too for that, right?
Yeah, they can.
So do you got a booking number that they can call if they want to book you for an appearance? Because probably after this show, you probably shoot sky high. They're going to be booking you for the massage, acting like they want to their wife. Oh, no, I'm just booking you.
I could be reached at 803-846-2903. And that is for my massage business. But you can still reach me on that line. That's my business line. And again, that is 803-846-2903. And make sure if you're calling me or texting me, you're attaching a Cash App with that so that I'll respond. And the Cash App is LUB, the number 2, RUB.
Well, that was spontaneous. Hey, spontaneous. It's been a pleasure and an honor to have
you
you on the show.
Thank you.
It's always good to have people that are, have interesting personalities, and I'm pretty sure our brothers and sisters out there in podcast land going to love this show.
Oh, yeah.
So this has been View from the Game with my special guest, the real Boss Bae / Miss Spontaneous. And if you want to Cash App her, you already know the Cash App. So Cash App her, patronize her or whatever. So until next time, make sure you press like, make sure you subscribe, and you share with your friends, because this is a real good show. And make sure y'all go to thehiphopfraternity.com or HHFMAG.com to watch the rest of the episodes.
Thank you for having me.
Thank you for being here, sister.
All right.
Hey, what's up, ladies and gentlemen? If you're watching this on YouTube, you're probably already at my channel. If you're not at my channel and you're watching this on social media, hey man, all you gotta do is go to Pimpin' Ken, go to my YouTube, type in Pimpin' Ken, my channel come up, hit subscribe, hit like, and then share. And I guarantee you'll be able to see all the game, all the knowledge, all the wisdom that you want to see. So all my game is at my channel, Pimpin' Ken channel on YouTube. And it's free. I'm charging it to the game, charging it to YouTube. YouTube gonna pay for it, but you get it free. That's right. Go to my channel right now. Thank you. Pimpin' Ken, baby.
Hey y'all, it's your girl Sweet Shelly, and I'm your hottest host for the 2024 HHF and Ugly Money Awards, baby. Yes, along with the beautiful Miss Taylor, okay? And we're gonna be live at the Atrium in Atlanta, Georgia. So I know you wondering, hey Shelly, How do I book to do live performances? Or how do I book a VIP table? Well, fear no more, my darling. All you have to do is call 404-790-9627. Voila, magic.
Hello world, it's your girl Taylor Frucell, and I'm super excited to announce that I will be the official host for the HHF and the Ugly Money Awards on April 7th in Atlanta, Georgia, you guys. That's right, I will be your official host alongside the amazing Miss Shelly. Make sure you tap in with me, get your tickets, get your VIP tables. Also tap in with Pimpin' Ken. Big shout out, HHF, Ugly Money. Let's get it.
What up? It's Ugly Money CEO, Ugly Money Nietzsche. Listen, April 5th through the 7th, the Ugly Money Music Summit / HHF Ugly Money Awards. Now on the 7th, y'all got to get y'all tickets because we have an award show. We're going to be announcing the winner of the Ugly Money Music Summit and also awarding and commemorating and representing for all of the talented people, the legendary people, tons of celebrities in the building. Definitely go to the website to get your tickets today. It's that Ugly Money.
This is Vado, National CEO of Hop Fraternity. If you want your ticket for the award show, make sure you go to Eventbrite / HHF and get your ticket.
Okay, this is OG Fillmore Slim Pope the game. I will be in Atlanta, April the 7th. They accept my HHF award, Ugly Money Award.
Hey man, say man, you already know what I'm finna say, man. It's the kid that did, not the kid that didn't. The reason why the sauce word was written, the master, the pastor, him in Alaska to make the bread come faster. And I will be at the 2024 Hip Hop Fraternity Awards. I accept my nomination for Album of the Year, the kid that did, spitting this game for a motherfucking lame, if you know what I'm saying, man. Salute the Pippin Ken, it's the Drippin' Twin, and we're gonna be out there once again. Oi.
This is Grandmaster. I will be accepting my award from the Hip Hop Fraternity Awards. Look for me real soon. Keep your eyes on your prize.
Hi everyone. I would like to say that I sincerely accept my nomination for the Hip Hop Fraternity and the Ugly Money Award. Thank you, Ken, Ivy, and everyone that's a part of this event. Thank you. Bye.
I accept my nomination, man, to the Hip Hop Fraternity, man, this year. I know I missed it last year, but this year, man, I'm coming to get mine. I'm coming to get what's deserved. Y'all know
with Ugly Money, man.
With Ugly Money, man. Y'all know what it is. Y'all know what time we on, man. And get ready for it, baby, because we on the way.
April 7th.
What's up, man? It's the East Side Boys. It's your boy Lil Bo. It's your boy Big Sam. Y'all already know, man. We're gonna be at that award show, man, with HHF and Ugly Money. It's going down, man.
Yes, sir. Be there.
Yo, what up, man? It's your boy Chaotic, and I accept my nomination for the Hip Hop Fraternity Award. And I should win, because who hotter than me?
What's going on, everybody? This is Carl Thomas, and I accept my award for the Hip Hop Fraternity from my man Pimpin' Ken. Absolutely, Kenneth Ivy, one of the greatest to ever do it. Believe it.
Hey, what it do is the main man, Young LA, and it's the Hip Hop Fraternity Awards, and I will be performing April 2024. I'm gonna have that stuff on from the head to the floor, so you might want to be there and be square. You already know, Young LA, I accept.
This your boy Juba the Great, and look, I accept my award because I'm winning this one for the Hip Hop Fraternity with my dog Pimpin' Ken. We go way back, you know what I'm saying? Juvie.
Hey man, I accept my award from the Hip Hop Fraternity, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's your boy Skrina. Shout out to Pimpin' Ken, you know what I'm talking about? All the way up, no stops, Jack. You feel me?
What's going on, man? Hey, Hip Hop Fraternity is going down, man. The Red Sun, we in the building. Yeah. Hey, what's happening? It's your boy, the Red Sun, and I formally accept my nomination for the Hip Hop Fraternity Award. Get!
Yeah, this your boy Breadwinner Kane. I will be performing at the Hip Hop Fraternity Awards 2024. Salute to my bro, Pimpin' Ken. Yeah.
What's up? You already know what it is. It's the landlord. I will be at the HHF accepting my award, man. Listen, it's going to be big landlord talk right there, man. Y'all can come. I'm going to have my VIP table. Y'all can chat it up with me. We going to be doing whatever, man. I will be accepting my award. You better come there, man. I see y'all ASAP.
It's your boy Billboy Cash, man. I do accept my nomination for the HHF Ugly Money Awards, April 7th in Atlanta, Georgia. Let's go. Brick by brick, I built this.
Hey, what up? It's your girl China Monet, and I will be performing at the HHF and Ugly Money Music Summit Awards, April 7th.
My name is Lexus, and I accept my nomination for the Ugly Money and HHF Award.
My name is Tika the Truth. I want to say thank you to HHF and Ugly Money for this nomination, and I'll see you at the HHF Award.
What is your dog Smoke of the Almighty Mighty Field Mob? I will be pulling up April 7th at the HHF and Ugly Money Summit. Pull up, you know what I mean? I will be performing live, you know what I mean? Me and China Monet. Okay.
In traffic, tell Ken out there I'm at the ball.
Okay. I'm gonna get your number from G Girl. I'm about to holler at you. For sure, man. Love church.
Church out here.
Yeah,
you see little P out here.
Yeah, with the biggest P of the P's, man. The biggest of the biggest, man. You hear me?
This book right here, Pimpin' Ken laid it on me. My God. Cross the tracks, man.
Now let's talk about this book. And Ken is the homie.
He a legend. He a legend.
I fuck with Ken Steve-O. They came to me with, Simon Schuster.
Boss me and you the shot caller. You write a book about somebody, it's about what they've been through.
Hey, how you doing? This is James C.B. Gray, President and National Spokesperson for the Hip Hop Fraternity. Thank you for watching the trailer of the making of an autobiography of a celebrity featuring Little Boosie.
This is your boy Pimpin' Ken, man. I want y'all to go get my new book, The 48 Laws of the Game, Pepology, man. This is the book that everybody is reading. They love it in the prisons. It's selling all over the world. Everything that your father, your uncle didn't teach you, this book will. This will give you a whole lot of game. And it's for men and women. And if you want to be a winner, go get my other book, The Art of Human Chess. It's a bestseller. Both of my books are bestsellers. And if you want to get the book, just go to thehiphopfraternity.com. Go to the link books and hit the book. If that don't work for you, go to Amazon.com. If that don't work, go to audiobook.com. Type in my name, Pimpin' Ken. I guarantee you that the book will pop up. And just order the book. We got the audio book, we got the hardcover, we got the paperback. Anything you need, just go to any one of those platforms, Barnes & Nobles, Books A Million, and get the book.